A Shalom, all praise and glory goes into Yahweh, Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar Hashem, Racha Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the elect remnant of the nation of Israel, men, women, and children. Shalom. All right, and as you see here on the screen, I got queued up on the screen uh, Elon Musk chip factory. All right, plan to come to Central Texas and East Texas, in which I'm going into this because this is a part of prophecy. This is a major part of prophecy in which the world will become very dystopian, very dark. All right, and what is the implementation or the mandating of the mark of the beast? What does that entail for us as Israelites from our God Yahweh Bashim Shai? All right, it entails, all right, and the rings of Lorna rings a alarm of, all right, the waning and waxing, all right, of Esau's kingdom. All right, this is one of the major final prophecies in which we're looking for as believers, all right, in Yahweh Bashim Shai, in the kingdom of heaven, and the promises and the covenants to be fulfilled, the destruction of our enemies. All right, the Lord establishing the eternal kingdom of heaven upon earth. All right, but what will happen? World War III, the mark of the beast. All right, really Jacob's trouble. All right, all those things are synonymous for the most part. All right, an imploding of the financial system or a changing of the financial system will be a major indicator of where we are according to the prophecies. And this is what we're looking for. World War III is already, all right, smoke in the air. The fire is already lit. All right, we're just waiting for a changing of the monetary system in which everybody will be affected. No matter what you claim to believe in, what idol you serve, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in prophecy will prove to be true, and everybody will be affected by it. All right, and those that believe and trusted wholeheartedly and did as they were commanded, all right, there were Israelites that believe on Yahweh Bashmal Shah, Bashimmer Chakodash, and the gospel will be protected by Yahweh Bashmal Shah, who's bringing these things upon earth. All right. But nonetheless, it says Elon Musk massive semiconductor manufacturing design complex known as TerraFab is planned for Central and East Texas, with this design and research hub stationed in Austin. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, around 2020, all right, the Tesla facility was built. They started building it a little bit before that, if I'm not mistaken.